All right, I started my little Facebook stream before my local stream, so sometimes, what are you eating? Stop. What are you eating? Stop. I swear. I cannot wait for them to get neutered and spayed. They are out of control. They are nuts. They're just nuts. I have to turn my husband's stream off. It is dragging my internet. It is dragging my internet. Good morning. Hello. I slept weird and my face is all bloated because we ate meats and cheeses and it's nothing but sodium and I can just feel it in my eyes and my internet is shit. My computer doesn't want to do anything. Hello. There we go. Here we go. There we go. I was like, dude, like, come on, internet. I have fiber internet. Fiber. Good morning. Hello. How are you? Oh, I need more coffee. This was a Christmas present. This Yeti. I really wanted it. My husband, like, we don't even care anymore. Like, we don't want gifts that we don't want. Right? People get you all these tchotchkes you don't want for Christmas. It's such a waste of money. We just give each other stuff. Like, you know, times are tough. We don't need garbage that we don't need. We need things. You know what I mean? So we're doing a little wish list on Walmart because we need stuff. So it sucks half the time, right? You get fiber and everyone's like, wow, your internet. I'm like, dude, my internet doesn't work 95% of the time. Like, right now. It's just not working. It's not working at all. I can't get my locals to come up. And then locals people, where's the video? Why can't we see it? It's fucking 6 a.m. Get on it. You're just like, oh my God. I'm gonna die. I'm so tired. Like, how the fuck do I do this for these people? I'm about to abandon locals. Sorry. I can't do this. I'm not a tech person. You know what I mean? It's my favorite thing when everybody thinks like the model who twirls her hair knows tech. I like things happen. I'm like, husband, my computer. Something's wrong with it. Yep, nope, giving up locals. Everyone's like, where's locals? It's going to be all day. All fucking day. But where's locals? But where is it? Well, it's up your ass. How about that? I don't have internet on my computer. Oh my God. I hate waking. Okay, full disclosure. This is how I woke up this morning. I'm like, man, the moon is really bright. Not kidding. Like, it's coming through the windows. This moon's crazy. I open up the bedroom door. I realize my Christmas lights. I got this automatic timer thing. It's supposed to be really nice. I don't know how to fucking work it. It's like old-fashioned dial. I have no idea what I'm doing at all. So it turns on all night when it's not supposed to. Oh, but fix your computer. I can't figure out my Christmas lights. But yeah, sure, I'll get right the fuck on that. For you. We'll get right on it for you. Anyway, so I'm trying to, you know, get my bearings. I'm like, I gotta go out there and I gotta turn this off, man. Like, I gotta get out there and turn this off. So I go out there and the deck was so icy and I slip and I'm fucking old, guys, and I straight up did the splits and I can't do the splits. Do you understand? Do you understand that I don't do the splits, but full on like this because there's no choice? Just did the splits. My back's all fucked up. My locals isn't working. Everyone's going to be mad at me. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. Abandoning locals and I don't care. I don't care. I can't get it to work. And it's like causing me stress. So we're just going to do this stream here on Facebook. That's it. Everyone can suck my ass. Too early for this shit. dude, I fell and my husband's outside peeing. And I'm like, please tell me you saw this. But I mean, we just woke up. So he's looking at the sky thinking, I'm like, there's like a shooting star or something cool. And he's like, so what? Where? Like sitting on the deck in a fucking pool of ice, like, holy shit, dude. I just did the splits, like for real did the splits. I am so sore, but you know what I learned? I've been holding myself back, guys. I've been telling myself that I can't do the splits, and now I know that's a fucking lie. It's a lie. I can do the splits. I just have to put some effort into it. And, you know, follow your dreams and all that jazz. I think I can do this. I think I'm going to do a smorgasbord of stuff today. My face has been peeling 4 days. I used, you know, all of the retinol serum on my eyes. Dude, my shoulder's fucked up. I'm so old. No, there's no wish list for you people. You just shop with me. I ain't some porn star with a wish list for fans. That's weird. Yeah, right? I like that. So, and I don't go live enough where it will bother people to let them know when I'm on. But Facebook won't let you know. Like, this is more viewers that I've had in here in an Ice Age on the Earth starting this early. And I'm sorry, I'm fucked up. I'm tired. Just woke up. I ate meats and cheeses all night. You can see it in my face. It's so bloated. Hey, but it's pushing out wrinkles. Hey, sodium. That's all you guys need. Just eat Italian salami, dry salami, and a ton of cheese and some jam and some crackers. And you will plump out. I don't need gifts, but if you guys would like to buy gifts for your loved ones, just, you know, go to my link tree, shop in my stores. If you spend $80 or more, I send a Christmas card. I've sent so many out. So many out. My husband's like, doesn't your hand get tired? I'm like, you know, I have a callus there now. Right there. I think a lot of people stop writing because they're on their computer all day, but because I'm always writing, I write thank you letters to new customers on my Avon, and I send them, samples. And then, with my other one, I'm sending out Christmas cards as well. So, an alert you were on. First time ever in 2 years. I think that's because I use the Facebook channel. See what I mean? I think the channel's going to help me be able to reach people. Because I have people come here, they're like, I love you. I haven't seen you. I watched you all 2020, but I haven't seen you because out of sight, out of mind. People will choose to follow your page, but if Facebook, you know, suppresses you from them, they're not going to see it. So, full disclosure, I don't like Candace Owens. I don't like to watch her. The pompousness, like, I'm not for it. It's not my kind of person. I'm not, like, being mean. I'm sure if she, like, saw me, she'd be like, eh. So, not in a cruel way. I just don't watch anything she does because she grates me. And I'm allowed to do that. Now, Ben Shapiro, I feel the exact same way. However, I'll watch him debate all day. Like, the dude is fire. I was a full-blown leftist and could recognize his skill. I'm like, this dude's a fucking master. I wasn't like, I can only worship people on the left and vilify all those that disagree with me. Like, I'm not a bigot. Even though everyone says I'm a bigot, but I'm not. I'm like super, I guess, libertarian, right-leaning, right? But there's some things like, I don't believe in abortion, but I know you're going to get one because you have no, like, it doesn't bother you. So you're going to just get it no matter what, right? So I don't believe in abolishing it, but I do believe in abolishing it past 6 weeks because get your shit together. I just want to grow the baby as much as I can so it hurts it the most so I can sacrifice it in the name of the Dark Lord. Like, bitch, you're fucked up. Just get rid of it. You fucked up asshole. This is 2023, not 1960. You're not like, I had no idea I was pregnant. Duh. Like, you deserve everything you get if you are not monitoring your body in the modern age. past that point. Like, fuck off. So that's where I sit. I don't believe in abortion, but I also don't believe in, like, forcing my beliefs on others. My husband is an atheist or agnostic. I am not forcing my beliefs on him. It's intolerable. You don't like it when, like, leftists do it to you or right-leaning people. No one likes that. You're insufferable. You're an asshole. Shut up. Hear what I'm saying? So Shapiro, I don't like to listen to his show. I don't like it. Full disclosure, it's okay. It's all right. I don't dislike him. I just choose. You know how some people are watching right now that don't like me because they're fucking mentally ill? I don't like his show. I don't watch it. Like, I don't watch Joe Biden. I don't like him. So I'm not like, Joe Biden, look at me wasting my life. No, I, like, live my life. I have a great life. I don't yell at my friends that like Joe Biden. I'm like, man, he sucks anyway. Like, you know, remember being a human being? People can still do that. But full disclosure, I don't like Shapiro's show, but I do love watching his debates. That's where he shines the most. It's awesome. However, what Candace said was true. I'm sorry. I understand that Jews, you know, Israel has a special place in their heart. I get that, right? I have Italian family that immigrated here from Italy. I went to Italy and there was like a specialness there, right? I'm like, oh, cool. But it's not my home. Even though we have some family there, it's still not my home. It's not. So if someone fucked with Italy, I'd be like, man, fuck you. However, Italy's got their own. You do your own thing. Like, you don't need me, right? I think a lot of people are upset because you can say all day that there hasn't been an attack on white people. And if you do, you know you're being disingenuous. You know you are. You know you're lying. You can say, I believe they deserve it. I believe it's okay to do. But to deny reality, it's like, dude, I'm tired of denying reality. So you got all these people that are like, okay, so Israel and all these people funded the anti-white, anti-colonizing, anti-all the shit. Now it's turned on you. And now you're like, oh, it's anti-Semitic, but it was fine to fund and it'd be okay when it was us. It's not anti-Semitic to be like, dude, you were okay with funding everyone hating us. That's not, full disclosure, I was married to a Jew before, non-practicing ethnic, right? So what? Like for Christmas, I had the little menorah in the fireplace to represent like, so don't come rolling at me and be like, oh, you don't like Jewish people, because that's fucking stupid. Like I've been to so many Passovers with rabbis. I'm sorry, like Jews and Christians, very close. It's just one has another book, right? Then everyone's like, oh my God, ceasefire. I don't know if you know Jews are Old Testament. The ceasefire, eye for an eye. They just kidnapped and killed all these people. They're coming for them, bro. Like, that's just how it goes. They're coming for them, bro. Understand what their religion is. So no judgment here. They are eye for a fucking eye. The end. Like, oh, but be Christians. Hey, Jews, be Christians. They're not going to do it. So anyway, I agree with Candace, even though she's not my favorite person. And even though I enjoy Ben Shapiro's debating, I think he's very blinded by his bias. And that's that. I think he's behaving a little leftist. And when I say leftist, I don't mean Democrat. Because normal liberal Democrats are no longer part of leftists. As you see, leftists are like, worship Bin Laden. Oh, Bin Laden, oh, he was so sweet. He had to murder all those people and hurt women and hates gays. These people are like, I read Osama Bin Laden's letter and he was like, kill the homosexuals and I hate them so much. And homosexuality is a sin and I disagreed with him so much. Like, all the leftists saying it are agreeing that homosexuality is terrible. So they're all homophobes. If you see a TikTok video where they're like, oh my God, I kind of agree with it. They hate gays. The end. You don't get to pick and choose what you agree with there. He was like, homosexuality, evil, kill, murder, murder. Like, that's what he did. It's in the letter. You didn't read the letter. One person did who agreed that homosexuality was a sin, and then so you could trend on TikTok, you pretended you did. And you hate gay people. And you can admit that. You hate gays. If you agree with anything Osama bin Laden said, you're also agreeing that homosexuality is awful and should be eradicated from the earth. You don't get to pick and choose. He was a fucking crazy man. He killed thousands of people. The end. Anyway, happy day. Welcome on this glorious Friday. Little rice water bright. Let's do something to my face. Dude, everyone's denying reality. Here's my favorite. There's this guy. He sets up a camera. He identifies as a female. She doesn't look like one at all. Doesn't sound like one at all. He's like, hello. Right? And if someone's like, sir, he wigs out on him because he knows he's a dude and that he looks like one and that he hasn't tried that hard to look like the other sex. And then he yells at people for recognizing reality. How dare you recognize that I'm like, hello? How dare you? I'm a feminine woman. And I'm like, dude, you are a narcissist. You're setting up cameras because you know damn well that you have a deep voice like my husband. You know it. You know all you've done is put lipstick on. You've done nothing else to look feminine. You're not very feminine. And because people recognize reality, that's like someone recognizing I have gray hair and going, how dare you? I identify as 22. How dare you even notice? Oh, you're a bigot. You're terrible. You're a sexist. What? Like, it's fucking nuts. People are nuts. Yeah, wearing a microphone because they're a narcissist and they want attention. That's all it is. I saw a picture of a trans person at a woman's shelter, and they took a picture in the woman's shelter in the shared bathroom with a boner holding it. Like, yeah, look at, I got in here with my boner. That's not feminine. Like, what the fuck? I don't know many women that go into the bathroom like, look at my pussy, I'm going to post it on the internet. Look, I got my pussy in this boy's bathroom. Like, that is not feminine behavior. Straight up. Can we just be real? And like in an abuse shelter for women. That's why I'm like, dude, this world's nuts. Y'all have lost the plot. My generation have raised psychopaths. All the kids are psychotic. Have you noticed? They're psychopaths. All they do is look at their phone, and we know that TikTok is Chinese propaganda. Dude, China is destroying us from the inside. And everyone's like, yeah, we love it. I can't get rid of TikTok. I need China to destroy America. It's going to be great when we get enslaved and we have to make their iPhones. I can't wait to be a human slave. I hope they cut out my organs and sell them on the black market like they do their slaves there. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. We're all going to have so much fun as China's slaves making cell phones and electronics for their people. It's going to be great. And it's also, you could have TikTok and you could go viral and stuff. And your kids. I love how there's like studies like TikTok's depressing kids. It's giving them mental illnesses. And parents are like, but my little Johnny needs TikTok. He'll get made fun of. I'm a good mommy. So I give him TikTok. I'm a good mommy. It's funny because everyone's like, well, everyone's watching anyway. If Hitler owned TikTok, would you have it? The president of China runs concentration camps where they harvest living organs out of human beings, sell them on the black market, and they sterilize the women. Uyghur Muslims. So, modern day Hitler. And you have TikTok on your phone. But I have to go viral. I want to be a celebrity, so I support concentration camps completely. Dude. Woo! Good times. Oh my gosh, these cats. Okay. Amazon Berry Boost Lift and Firming Serum. Our Pharmax line is like, I think 94% natural, which is kind of fun. But I need Lift and Boost. Because I'm old. Yeah, no, parents totally stopped parenting at like age 6. Dude, who liked school? Anyone? Were you like, man, I just loved school? I always thought it was a prison. I was watching Tim Pool, and I agreed with everything he said in terms of school. I had like 2 good teachers, and the rest were fucking abusive to me. Like, I have PTSD from how mean they don't like children. And then you get 3 good teachers. Oh, we must protect all teachers. The teachers union. No, you are a fucking crime syndicate. The teachers union protects horrible teachers that abuse mentally, sometimes physically, children. And then they have 3 people that like want to fight for it and stand for it. And then the rest are just terrible to kids. Look at children's grades. I don't think kids' grades reflect that they have good teachers. Do you? Do you feel that the national average scoring of people who go to school is like so good, and that we should continue funding it because the kids are so smart coming out of public schools? And it's excuse after excuse. No matter how much money you give them, they just find more excuses of why they just, can't teach kids anything. Oh, I have friends that try to send me TikTok stuff all the time. I'm like, no thanks. They're like, dude, what's wrong with you? My best friend's like, I'll give you one thing. She's like, you have convictions. She's like, you will put your feet in the sand about something. This is my collagen booster. Also firming collagen. I need help, guys. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. But I will not do such, because she's like, you could really push your businesses and your sales for like Christmas. I'm like, at what cost? My soul? Is that what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell my soul? Oh yeah, if you order this weekend, it'll come before Christmas, way before Christmas. So, from either of my stores, if you order $80 or more, I'm going to send you a personalized Christmas card in the mail. And I will do this up until the cutoff date for shipping, which I believe is after the first week of December. So, oh, that's so nice to be moisturized. So nice. What happened to COVID money? What do you think? It's money laundering. That's all we do, is money launder. That's it. Money launder, money launder. I have enough with Facebook. All right. Amazon Berry Boost Moisturizing and Firming Mask. This is an overnight mask, but you can also wear it in the day. And because I did all of that, the retinol treatments to my face, and it was peeling so badly, I really need a lot of moisturization. The serum is the PharmRx Amazon Berry Boost Lifting and Firming Serum. The cream I use is the Isonox Clinical Collagen Booster. And right now I'm using the Amazon Berry Boost Firming Mask to just moisturize the fuck out of my face for today. There we go. Good morning! Yeah, I use the retinol on my neck, my tits, and my hands and my arms. I use anti-aging, full disclosure, all over my body, because why not? Who's stopping me? You know what I mean? I'm going to use some Isonox Rejuvenating Eye Serum. I had to make sure it said eye. Rejuvenating Eye Serum. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I sell Avon and things, so if you'd like me to be your Avon lady, I'd love to be. It's a struggle, guys, to not want to go on TikTok because I have to stand by my convictions. I don't want to support the fall of the United States of America. I just don't. I don't. And I don't want to support the CCP directly. And that is what that is doing. Admittedly, it hurts my ability to market. I could probably have way more customers and be doing way better financially and be paying off way more bills if I did. So, it's a tough pill to swallow, but you gotta take a stand. So I'm like, hi, honey, can you lay down? The cats are going crazy and she's having none of it. Or I could market myself by slapping on a bikini and standing in front of the mountain range and some like sexy boots and that would go everywhere. Like, it's so easy to get attention online. I might be 41, but guys, I work out every single day. I'm not fucking around. Every single day. I'm 5'11", 30, 34, 28, 38 at 5'11". I'm tight. It's good. Things are good. Wouldn't be hard. Everyone would be like, that old bitch. She got her shit together. I tell my husband all the time. I'm like, it is so disheartening to try to market yourself when the only thing that works anymore, I mean, half the people are on OnlyFans giving blowjobs. That's why you didn't break a hip. That's why. You know what I mean? Like, things have gotten to the point where I feel like society has absolutely no morality at all. Nothing. And I used to sit here and regret that I posed for Playboy, felt like a prostitute and a whore. I did. And then I'm like looking at what people are doing today and I'm like, dude, that's like show an ankle back in the fucking 40s. I looked so like Polly Pocket over here. Like, and I feel bad about it. I mean, I still feel bad about it, but I have to remind myself, like, you know, at least I'm not on fucking OnlyFans. Psychos. These women don't get it. You don't understand what you have to live with when you, like, mature and you realize your worth. And then you're like, oh my God, I did this to myself. I don't know what colors I'm going to use today. I'm going to have to pull something out. Oh, hey, it's on my Thanksgiving stuff. I got it all ready. What should I use? Look at me. I'm like, what should I use today? You're amazing. Look how far you've come. Well, you know, maturity. The dreams of our youth are the regrets of our maturity. That is darkness from the movie Legend. And it's true. These cats. They've just, the whole house is destroyed. They're getting spayed and neutered very soon, and I say not soon enough. Like, I think December 4th, it's time for them. But you can definitely tell they're, like, on the cusp, and I'm like, oh my God. They're like brother and sister. I'm like, please, please, please. Please, please, please don't start doing the, like, wow. Wow. Well, you could say Playboy is classy all day. My reasons for doing it were stupid. I was very young. And now that I'm older, I look back and I'm like, gee, you know, I really wish I hadn't done that. I think I'm going to use a mix of Idol and Maven. Let's see. Yeah, why not? We'll do a mix of Idol and Maven. This one's Maven. This one's Idol. Why not? Who's stopping me? You've been watching me since Now Live. You are old school. Old school. Hello and welcome. How about a little VDL primer on my eyes? There we go. Yeah, man. That is a long time. I've changed a lot. I have changed. Rosemary Abrams. Thank you for the 250 stars. And you have a great day. You, sunshine. I hope your day is great. I do. I hope your day is great. Oh, there we go. I like it. I like it. You know what my husband puts on right before we go to bed? A documentary thing about not Yosemite, Yellowstone supervolcano. We're like right out of the kill zone here. But I'm like, if that shit goes off, like, I don't even know if I want to fight or try to survive. Well, primer keeps your eyeshadow on longer and better. You know, I found people talk shit on the internet because they're sad, right? Like I've sat there late at night, wide awake, you know, one, accusations of bigotry, homophobe, all this stuff. People call me, the thing is, if I was a bigot, a homophobe, and a racist, I would be glad you were calling me that. I'd be like, fuck yeah, you know, because that would be what I was, and I'd be proud of it. Most people are. People who are racists aren't like, I'm a secret racist, keep it a secret. No, they're not. So when someone has a bad reaction to you calling them something that they're not, that means they're just not it. So then, like, that epiphany of, like, why am I even getting upset at people trying to upset me with things that clearly are not true? Well, the systematic racism and the stars, and it comes down, it's in the air you breathe, and you don't realize it, but just your skin color's incorrect, and the way you were born makes you bet. It's like, get out of here, dude. Sorry. I don't sign up for your bullshit. I'm not there. I'm not there for it. So you can't insult me by calling me things that I'm not. Full disclosure, I was sexually confused for a time. I had a girlfriend. So when people are like homophobe, it doesn't make any sense. And these are people who have never kissed a girl or done anything with a woman, and they're calling me the homophobe. They're fucking mental. And that's why I'm like, dude, this whole thing of just calling people things they're not, I'm not for it anymore. It doesn't affect me because it's a lie. If I was racist and someone was like, you're racist, I'd be like, yeah, man, because white power and, like, that's what a racist would do. I mean, have you ever met one? I have. Took me a nice trip to the backwoods of Arkansas, and they are not ashamed. I have a lot of family that lives there. But there's no shame. There's no, like, none of that. None of it. Even a black supremacist will be like, fuck yeah, I hate white people. Like, they will just say it. They don't care. And you're like, oh, you're racist. They don't care. People who don't like gay people, they don't care if you call it out. They're like, yeah, I don't. So if you're calling someone a bigot, homophobe, all this stuff, and they're getting upset because they're not. So then it just boils down to, this is a person who's just trying to hurt you. Now, do you let them? I say no. I say no. No, you don't let them. Because what the fuck is the point, right? All right. Nice little light color. We'll do a little transitional. But, I mean, at first, and then I realized the game. It's manipulation. So, narcissists will gaslight you and tell you things to try to get different behaviors out of you. So you'll be like, you cheated on me. And they're like, no, I didn't. It's crazy making. So if you're sitting there and they're like, you're a racist, you're like, no, I'm not. Because they know you're so desperate to not be called such an ugly thing that you're willing to do whatever their manipulative, evil asses demand of you to not be called that anymore. And I'm like, dude, I'm done with that. Like, you have no power over me. If God knows my heart, and you're, like, calling me, like, white supremacist, like, clearly you've never met one. They are, like, can we stop with this? They are really in it. They're trying to go up their father's audio studio and destroy it. But I don't know, man. I have to fix this. There's no difference between that and an abusive relationship. Catherine Ann, 1,000 stars. Holy crap, I'm rich. Can you guys stop? Can you take your little tunnel and go over there? You're so bad. Thank you for making me wealthy. So people can call you names and people can accuse you of things that you're not. They can quote you out of context, all this stuff. To me, that's just a reflection of them. And I have people in my life that I thought were my friends saying this shit. And this started before all this craziness. I'll never forget it. Jada Pinkett Smith's mom was on that Table Talk or whatever. And she was so racist, it disgusted me. I was like, holy shit, she's an awful human being, which makes sense. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? I mean, so awful that I could hardly listen to her. It was so disgusting. So I like posted on my private page. These are people in the industry that were in my life for years. And I'm like, I have never seen anything so racist. And a makeup artist that I used to know who was black was like, black people are so special. We are above everyone. We can't be racist. The specialness of our skin color. And I'm like, you're racist. You're fucking nuts. No, I worship critical race theory and Karl Marx. And I'm going to help with the Maoist Americanized revolution of toppling the United States with my skin color. I'm like, dude, you're insane. You're insane. Basically, imagine this is a turd. And basically she's like, well, if you're black, it's not a turd. It's a magical stick. Take a whiff. It doesn't smell. I'm like, it still smells. It's a turd, but it's not a turd. It can't be a turd, but it is a turd. Oh, no, because we're so special that you can't say we're turds. No, you're a fucking turd, dude. I ain't playing this game. You don't get special privileges. If you're a festering piece of shit, that's what you are. Like, I don't care what religion you are, what fucking country you're from. You come behaving that way, you're a piece of shit. And you smell like one, too. And I told her this, and she's like, you're racist, and the white supremacy is oozing, and the whiteness, and the evil whiteness, and the incorrect skin color, and white people are so incorrect. And I was like, you are the most disgusting person I've ever met. Before I delete you, I need you to know, I can't believe I was ever your friend. I can't believe I ever hired you. I am disgusted that you've touched my face. You are so racist and so awful. Eat shit. And I blocked her. And that was my first run-in with these cultists. These Karl Marx critical gender theory cultists. And this was before y'all were probably introduced, because this is LA. And I had a couple friends be like, wow, dude, good for you. But their secret, we're cowards. Cowards. We're not going to stand up. We're going to let these freaks take over the country, and we'll just whisper to you, you did well. I'm like, why don't you say something, dude? Come on. Judging a girl with super short hair. Well, I mean, long hair is affiliated with the feminine. It is. Straight up, saw this glorious mane. And I look at my husband and I'm like, wow, that bitch has gorgeous hair. We're at a gas station. I'm never going to forget it. Her hair is so beautiful. And then turn around and there's the goatee and everything. I was like, oh. We laughed. I was like. So it wasn't like, being a dick. It was just, I was like, I think that's a dude. And I just called him a lady for quite a while. Oopsies, it happens. But some people are just being dicks, Like, I don't like when people are mean about people balding. Like, if you were balding, you would be so upset. And then everyone weaponizes that against people. And I'm like, you're an asshole, dude. That just means, like, a guy has more testosterone and shit. When I got COVID, I had a ton of hair fall out, and I thought I was balding, and I was like, oh my God. People are just dicks. Well, being a dick isn't illegal. That's all I gotta say. Like, if there was an auto body shop, and it was the best shop in the city, but there were a bunch of misogynist, sexist pigs, I'd still take my stuff there. I'd probably have my husband drive it there, but I don't care. Like, I don't care what your personal beliefs are. You can be some black dude that feels that black people are superior to white people, but, you own like the best restaurant in town. Like, I'm all about the free market, and like, you offer a good product. I really don't give a shit what you do in your spare time. Hell yeah, Avon has decorations. Go check it out. I have so much Avon decor from over the years. It's unbelievable. Like, my whole staircase will be Avon snowmen and Avon things. It's fun. It's fun. All right, let me get this brown in here. Ooh. So, let people call you names. Doesn't mean you are. You know? Doesn't mean you are. It just means that they don't have a good argument. That is what I've learned. Those with really shitty arguments. And that's why that chick, when I was like, dude, you're polishing a turd. You're picking up an actual hot, steaming pile of fecal matter and trying to give it another name to me because if you're critical of race theory. I'm sorry, a racist black person is racist. The end. Calling everyone racist means that when there's a real racist, no one will care. You are devaluing the word. That should be reserved, not for systematic racism, the hidden racisms in the shadows. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? When someone straight up is like, I don't like Chinese people, I hate them or something, you'd be like, whoa, dude, you're a dick. You know? Jeez. Yeah, no, the victim mentality. Let me tell you something. For years, I had all these therapists and counselors and all this stuff. Yeah, I've had bad shit happen to me. But my problem was I kept going to leftist therapists that instead of fixing me or having me fix myself, their thing was letting me know what a victim I was. Oh, Adri, the victim. Everybody's out to get me. Instead of me taking care of my life. It wasn't until I found, I like to call her the libertarian therapist, who would sit there and listen to me and she'd be like, okay, yeah, all that stuff happened, but then everything afterwards, who did that? You, right? Debbie, thank you so much for the 250 stars. That is when I changed my life around. They were like, oh, she's bipolar, blah, blah, blah. Not even taking into consideration that I was high every second on weed. Are you serious? My brain is chemically changed from being overly saturated with marijuana. And you're diagnosing me with something else? My depression, you think, is something else, and it's not the fact that I am constantly introducing a chemical that is altering my fucking brain? Like, get the fuck out of here. Then I had, like, good people, like Dr. Drew, who was like, weed is a drug. He's like, I get it, medicinal, all this stuff. He's like, but you're not taking the medicinal medicine that's just for pain that doesn't get you high. You're taking the stuff that gets you high. And I was like, but, he's like, so it alters your brain. He's like, all drugs alter your brain. And if you're taking a brain-altering drug every single fucking day, your brain's altered. And he wasn't wrong. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should change my behaviors. Maybe I should change. And dude, I'm telling you, you could smoke weed all day. We're not talking about you, right? We're talking about me. I needed to not be on any drugs. Weed is still a drug. I needed no drugs. And now I have no drugs, and I fucking feel great. I don't feel depressed. I don't have any of the issues that I had before. I'm not walking around like I'm a victim of everybody else. No, dude. The only person that can victimize me is me. You might be able to do it one time. Anytime after that is my fault. It's my fault, right? If my husband was abusive to me and was like, you're not permitted to go here, you're not permitted to do this and that, the first time would be his fault. And then every time after that is me teaching him that his behaviors towards me is good. That is what opened my eyes to the world. And I was like, oh, I need to change. I need to change my mindset. No more victim, me. Yeah, bad things happen to me. But you know what? I got my shit together. So, they're just nuts. Just so you guys know. These cats are fucking batshit crazy. So, that's kind of where I sit with that. FYI, I've been noticing you guys are definitely buying stocking stuffers from my stores. Multitudes of them. Good for you. I'm the stocking stuffer store queen. Come to my store, you will find nothing but stocking stuffers. Get them. I promise you. I'm also trying to figure out when and if I will do a cooking stream before Thanksgiving. Maybe the day before. I have to look at my schedule. Let's do a little bit of this. I mean, they're crazy. They're nuts. Well, of course, Marxists aren't going to give up power. They love it. They want to topple our country. They hate it. They hate it. I always thought weed was bad for your brain. Well, it coats all your brain cells. It changes your brain chemistry. And it takes over a year for your brain to get back on track. So when people are like, oh, it doesn't affect, it's like, well, then why would it take a year for the chemicals to dissipate from your brain? I mean, come on, dude. I smoked weed because I loved to get high. Full disclosure. I fucking loved getting high. I mean, who smokes weed because I don't like getting high? Oh, I'm high. Like, maybe when you're a teenager and you're trying to look cool in front of your friends. Full disclosure, for 20 straight years I was stoned because it felt good. But it took away a part of me. A huge part of me I didn't even know existed. Because I was so perpetually stoned, I could never tap into that clarity. And I'm glad I stopped for me. You do you. But when people are like, you don't smoke weed, I'm like, you don't get it. I smoked so much weed, I could never smoke weed again, and I'm fine for the rest of my life. I sat there smoking weed with Cypress Hill. I sat there smoking weed with Snoop Dogg. I sat there just smoking weed every second. I hosted Jack Herer Awards. I won Stony Awards. I won 4 bongs from High Times. Like, I was an advocate and a celebrity advisor for the Marijuana Policy Project that helped legalize weed all over the United States, which now I regret. Because I think the private sector was way better. I regret the government getting involved in weed. I hate that there's 55 weed stores in every single town in Montana. There's like 10 people that live in the town and 55 weed stores. I hate the fucking smell of it everywhere. I'm like, dude, come on. It stinks. Like farts. Like no one, like, woo, the pleasant smell of farts. Skunk asshole everywhere. You know what I mean? Skunk asshole everywhere. To me, it was cheaper on the black market. It was better on the DL. People still did it. There's not like new people doing it now that it's legalized. Like, it was fine. It was better. So, I don't like public drunkenness, and I don't like people just sitting there getting high in public. It's like, come on, dude. I fucking hate drunks and fucking completely fried out people just laying around parks. Like, get out of here. So I can tell you, like, walking through New York City, I don't think it's improved it. When I lived in New York City, there was a weed delivery service. Weed was not legal. The little bike messenger was like, do, delivering all the buds to you. Like, going through, and you would call a number, and they'd deliver the weed right to your house. Bike messenger. And it wasn't legal. That's why when people are like, we needed it legal so the government can make it more expensive and tax the shit out of it. And then it's like, dude, I liked it better before on the DL. It was cheaper. It wasn't in your face everywhere. It was way better. Way better. That's how I feel. Because I'm still like, I don't give a shit if you smoke it. But I don't think the government, like, improved on it at all. So I also think a weed, like, 55 weed stores in the little tiny small towns, that's like having 55 liquor stores. That's unsightly and shitty too. I don't know what Snoop Dogg is doing. I don't imagine he'll ever quit smoking weed. It's very hard to understand him. Like, he's so high. He's just so high. There we go. With Candace Owens. Oh my God, just Google it. Basically, she's like, look, what happened to Israel was bad, but America isn't Israel. And the fact that all the Jewish donors to all these major colleges had no problem donating money to them when they're like, white people are evil, bad, icky whiteness, we must erase the whiteness is bad, every moment white people take them down, the colonizers, evil white people. Then it turns on them, colonizers, evil Jews, and they're like, oh, it's bad when it's us. And then if you point out, hey, yeah, no problem at all. When they said that shit about us, they're like, that's anti-Semitic. I'm like, no, it's not. Basically, now we're in the same bus. And you're like, oh, well, now that's happening to me. I care. But you were funding it happening to us before. And you were fine with it. Well, that's anti-Semitic. No, it's not. It's just reality. And that's all she said. Was like, dude. You guys gave these Marxists money, and we're fine with them vilifying white people, thinking somehow you'd be exempt. And now they're all like, to the river, to the sea, eliminate the Jews. Ah, we hate Jews. And they're marching everywhere, and they're like, oh my God, it's a problem. You had no issue at all when they were like, white men are evil, white men oppressive, white men bad. You were like, that's good, fund Harvard. That's all she pointed out. Oh, well, good for... I think that's great, Snoop Dogg's quitting smoking weed. You know why? He's going to discover parts of him he never knew was there. It's going to take like a year. But when you smoke weed your whole life, like, you are eliminating a part of you. So, I say bravo, dude. Because, like, he was so high, I could hardly understand him. He was nice. But I couldn't really understand him at all. So, and I was high. So, like, that's saying a lot. Wow. Yep. So, there's like 4 smoke vape stores. I mean, less than 6,000 people here. Oh, how about this? I live in a town with 900 people. We have 3 or 4 weed stores. 1 liquor store. Why do we have that much weed? The government wants you to be on drugs. You won't notice what they're doing if you're high. The government wants you dumbed down. Just get stupid so they can fuck you over and you won't notice. I know this because I was high every second in my shitty marriage. And that's why it lasted as long as it was. Like, terrible things would happen. I'm like, I can deal with this. If I wasn't high, I'd be like, man, fuck this. I probably wouldn't have walked down the aisle if I wasn't high every fucking second, dumbing myself down. And, dude, your tolerance level for shit, for other people's shit, y'all know it's true. You smoke weed and you're like, oh, I'm nicer and I can, like, handle people being pieces of shit. But sometimes you don't need to be that nice. Sometimes you don't need to dumb down your reactions to assholery. Sometimes you need to be on your A game to call people out on their shit. And that's how I feel. Are they dispensaries or smoke shops? There is a difference. Is it drugs or is it drugs? There's a big difference between the drugs and then the things to do the drugs. Is it heroin or heroin needles? Because there's like a huge difference between the heroin and the needles to put the heroin into your body. I'm sorry, girl. I had to run with that one. There's no difference to people who don't do drugs. There's just none. Just throwing that out there. Well, see, I do drugs all the time. So is it like opium or is it heroin? Like, to other people, they're like, bro. Good. Smoke weed so you can tolerate my bullshit. Anessa Leah Sizemore. Well, hello. You've been off the internet for a while. Well, first off, thanks for the stars. And secondly, I'm sure you feel so much better taking a break from the internet. Don't you? Don't you? I'll just vanish off Twitter for like 6 months at a time. I'm like, I fucking hate these people. I'm out of here. It's like, that was great. That was great. But yeah, to people who don't drink or smoke, there's really no difference between a paraphernalia shop and a weed store. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I kind of like that. Whatever. But yeah. There's some people that are like, I just smoke weed on the weekends and stuff. But here's what sucks. You don't know if you're different off weed unless you get off of it for a whole year for the chemicals to clear from your brain. You just don't. You just don't. I quit smoking weed because I had oral surgery, but I noticed my brain was clearing and I was feeling ways I had never felt before because I hadn't been sober my entire adult life. So I was like, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to I'm going to keep this up. Like, who am I sober? I don't even know, you know? So I just kept it going until I discovered, you know what? I like who I am sober more than the person I was stoned. I tolerated things that I should have never tolerated because I was high. I let people get away with things I never would have let them get away with because I was high. You know what I mean? That was the biggest eye-opener for me. Like, that my tolerance level for assholes went down. I'm like, but it needs to be down. The reason I kept getting hurt and missing red flags and shit is because I had this dumbed down tolerance of dickheads. Because I was high, right? Internet is toxic. Oh, yes. Oh, you do need to get some more Avon for Christmas. In fact, everyone here, click my link. It's pinned. Go to my link tree. Shop my stores. $80 or more. I send you a little personalized Christmas card in the mail. New cats aren't on it. Just my old one. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to add them. They'll be on next year. They'll be on next year. Look at my baby. Look at that puppy. Oh, she's so cute. She's like, I hate these cats. She hates them. Right? So, that was just for me. I like being sober. I like being me. An unaltered version of me. There's no hazy memories. I don't like repeat myself to people. I have like a zero tolerance for fucking dicks or uncomfortable situations. Like, I started standing up for myself in ways that I never did when I was a pothead because I was like so stoned. My tolerance level for dickery, for jerks, right, was just high. And I thought that was a good thing, but then I realized, you know, in the end, it hurt me. Like, it's not a good thing to be more tolerant of pieces of shit. Oh, well, thank you, Ginger. I appreciate that. Let's put some FMG cream eyeliner on. My skin's glowing from product. Because I was a naughty girl, and I ate a lot of meats and cheeses last night. I love being clean. Yeah, I never thought I would love that. Stocking stuffers. Yeah, we have stocking stuffers for men and women. And remember, you can also shop my cooking store. Both are in my link tree. Let me see. I like the Sella. I like the Sella. stop getting high. I lost my tolerance for people that get high. For me, well, because you're not on the same wavelength, so I don't need to hang out with you while you're getting stoned. But I will say my tolerance for just jerks. The things I realized that I let people get away with because I was stoned, I'm like, dude, I would have told that asshole to fuck off years ago. It's like, that's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, my tolerance for weed went way up, not realizing your tolerance for complete assholery goes up too. To where, like, you know, I was kind of getting walked all over and letting people do it. I didn't like it. If you smoke every day, facts are facts. The chemicals are in your brain and they're altering your brain chemistry. You could say, I don't care. I did for 20 years. Because to be on the Marijuana Policy Project's board of directors with Montel Williams and other people, I had to be educated on weed. Everything about it. So if you think you're going to teach me anything about it, I always tell people, I'm sorry, wrong person. Because I had to stand in rooms with some billionaires to get them to donate to legalize weed in your states. You're welcome, by the way. I helped spearhead that. I was doing that. It was fun, right? But you are altering your brain. No matter what you think you're doing, you are. And the only way to get the chemicals out of your brain is to be sober for a year. And that's it. You could smoke one time a month, and it sucks. It's still there. It's still chemicals altering your brain. It could be just a little. It could be a lot. You know, I don't know. But it is what it is. I could be your number one Avon lady. If you want to shop, buy some Avon for me. I would love to be your number one Avon lady. Do you need one? Can we Edward Scissorhands this bitch up? Which is a Christmas movie, by the way. Edward Scissorhands is a Christmas movie. Every day is a step forward. I did edibles for 6 months, but quit. They're heavy, man. So I have a funny edibles story. It's the last time I did edibles. I hurt my back. I was in LA. I was with my husband. So I bought this edible. I'm bad at math. I'm an idiot, straight up. I'm really bad at math. So it was concentrated edible. And I thought I read, oh, take this much, and it's this strength. So I eat it. It's 5 minutes in. Y'all know when you eat an edible, it's not 5 minutes in. It's not. And I start feeling something. So I looked at my husband and I said, I fucked up, and I fucked up bad. I'm going to tell you I need to go to the ER. Probably in 20 minutes, I'm going to feel like I'm dying. I'm going to have trouble breathing. I am going to be fucked up. And he's like, what did you do? I'm like, I know I ate way too much. People say you can't overdose on weed. They're lying. They're liars. You can. This is why people go to the hospital. And as I said, I'm educated with weed. I knew what was going to happen. And I'm like, oh man, I ate way too much. And he looked, he's like, you ate 10 times the suggested dose that they said would already be heavy as fuck. And I'm like, explains why I'm already feeling it in 5 minutes, which is unheard of. And I'm scared. Like I told him, I'm like, I am scared. And I wasn't high yet, but I could feel it starting to spread. I felt like 50 elephants sat down on my chest. I could not breathe for hours. It was just sucking in a breath was an agony. I looked at him and I'm like, I know I told you no, but man, do I want to go to the hospital. So fucked up. It was the worst experience of my life. To be that out of control, I can only compare it to, do you guys remember Liquid G? It's supposed to be drinking 50 beers in a little swig. I don't even know what Liquid G is, but I've done it before. Let me look. What is Liquid G? What awful thing was I doing in my teens? Liquid G drug. What is it? GHB, known as liquid ecstasy, completely different drug to ecstasy. Other names for GHB include grievous bodily harm, GBH, or fantasy. Okay. Is that liquid G? I did a lot of it. Oh, I also smoked a joint that was dipped in embalming fluid. Ever hear of that? Joint dipped in embalming fluid. When a marijuana or tobacco cigarette is dipped in embalming fluid, the resulting high is similar to that of PCP. One distinct reason users may choose this substance is because it can cause a cigarette or joint to burn more slowly. This prolongs the effects of the drug. Sherm. That's right. That's why I always laugh when someone's like, example, there was a family member of ours, and they're telling us about this kid. We're like, that kid's doing drugs. Like, we know everything. You know nothing. Oh, I'm with them every day. I'm in it and I know. We're like, dude, the kid's doing drugs. Before you know it, within a week, the kid's in the hospital on like the second floor because they were doing drugs and wigged out and did fucked up shit. And I'm like, you know what, guys? If you have no experience doing drugs, don't be a right fighter. Especially when you have a former druggie telling you, yo, your kid's on drugs. Don't be like, I have to be correct. So me being correct is more important than you saving the kid. Like, I've experienced this a lot with parents where I'm like, yo, I'm coming to you because I know. Like, fucking learn a lesson here, dude. I don't go to military people who know how to build bombs and tell them, well, I know and not you. No, dude. Like, sometimes people come to you with knowledge and they're like, yo, your kid's fucked up. Don't fight them on it. Especially if they're doing liquid G and Sherm and everything else. Just know everything, right? Brownies that taste funny. Ew. See, that's what I don't get. The people who eat the weed brownies, they taste like shit. I would take one bite of a weed brownie if I didn't know what it was and be like, this tastes like shit. And I wouldn't eat it. I'm sorry. It's not good. That's not a good brownie. And then I like made fun of a friend. She's like, well, I didn't know. I'm like, so you just continued eating the poop brownie with the poop taste in your mouth? And she couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is the worst brownie I ever ate. I'm like, technically, you're just a fat ass and you can't stop yourself from being fat. That's how fat you are. This brownie tastes a little bit like poop, but guess I'll keep eating it. Dude, there's a reason they put them in brownies, because edibles, they taste like shit. So they're trying to cover the shit, but it's still a hint of poop. Guess I just ate it. Dude, you totally tasted the poop. You tasted it, and then you kept going. You kept going. Instead of being like, yo, I ain't doing this. You were like, I'm in it. I am going all the way. I am eating this poop cookie. You have no idea how many friends have like told me, oh, I knew you'd understand. I'm like, what I don't understand is how you eat something that's that shitty. You know, like, you're just committed at this point. Like, the only thing, it's so funny. I thought I never did ecstasy. I was like 15 doing this liquid G and Sherm. Oops. I did a lot of drugs, apparently. Heroin, cocaine, ecstasy, Sherm, opium, LSD, shrooms, weed. Was there anything else? Am I missing something? Oh, and then that one time, those fucking assholes. I swear to God, it was just like Friday. It was just like Friday. So there's these Mexican boys down the street, and I thought one of them was really cute. Like, really cute. So I smoked a joint with them, right? And like 3 days later, they're like, hey, let us get you back. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Plus, he's hot. So I'm totally going to smoke this joint with them. Or was it a bowl? I think it was a bowl. I take one big hit. And I like, I mean, it was a monster hit. I was like, what the fuck is in this? The fuck is in this bowl? It was crack. And I was like, oh, hell no. And I went and told my brother, who knew his older brother. I was like, I'm not fucking around. You tell me something's weed and you lie to me? Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care how cute you are. You ain't cute no more. I hate you and you're a prick. And I'm telling. I did. I told. And then my brother told my mother, and then like the mothers, Italian mothers and Mexican mothers, same fucking thing. I was like, this is great. Fuck you guys. And I felt like Smokey and Friday in a chicken coop. And every time I saw him, it was the same shit. I was like, fuck you guys. It would be like years later. And I'm like, I'm never letting that go. You guys are assholes. There's no one worse than you. Like, so whenever people are like, oh, no one's just going to give your kid free drugs and shit. There are kids out there that think it's fun to give drugs unsuspectingly to people. So remember that. Yeah. So when you tell your kids weed's just fine, you're not teaching your kids shit. You're teaching them just trust people and shit. No, weed's not just fine. You can't trust anybody. Teach your kids that. Teach your kids don't trust anybody. Not even the hot guy you've been in love with for like 3 years. Early morning attack. Dude, I was so upset because you guys don't understand. I was in love with this Mexican kid for years. Every time he walked by me in the hallway, I was just like, hi, you know. He was gorgeous. Probably not today, but to my young tastes, I was in love. And he betrayed me. And I just thought he was the coolest, most amazing. And then that motherfucker slipped crack into a bowl of mine. You can't trust people. Fuck Hector, right? Yeah, that's why when Friday, I was like, oh my God, this speaks to me. It's just a stoner trying to get stoned, and then someone like, you know, fuck Hector. What's your beef with Hector? And then he tells the story. I'm like, that was me. Only I went straight home. Because the second they said that's crack, I'm like, you're going down. I'm telling everyone. I'm telling my mom, and my dad, and my brother. They're going to tell your whole family, religious Catholic Mexicans. It's going down. I am not fucking around. Yeah, you can't trust druggies. So people tell their kids, hey, weed's fine. What you're telling your kids is trust druggies. Kids are assholes. Hey, let's drug, Stephanie. Her mom was so dumb, she said that weed was fine, and Stephanie will smoke this weed and not know there's PCP in it. It's going to be amazing. And kids do that to each other. I know kids that put liquid acid in someone's Pepsi. Think about that. Someone was drinking a Pepsi who was straight edge, and everyone was laughing when he got out of the van. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? What's so funny? Oh, we dosed his Pepsi. And I'm like, that is the most cruel, fucked up, horrible thing I've ever heard anyone say. What do you mean you dosed a straight edge? Like, what the fuck? So people are like, people don't just give drugs away for free. That's bullshit. And people are lying. Maybe not in Halloween candy, but for the funsies, they will drug your kids. They will fucking do it. I've seen it more than once. It's happened to me. So these bullshit parents, I think I'm going to be cool to my kids and tell them weed's okay. You're an idiot. Because guess who smokes weed? All those kids who think it's fun to add shit to it to watch a kid freak out, and then they make fun of them. Because kids are assholes. So this is our is it Super Extend? True Color Super Extend Nourishing Mascara. I'm going to nourish my lashes. How about that? How about teach your kids? People will drug your shit just to make fun of you. Just to laugh at you. Can you imagine being a straight edge and you start tripping on acid? The best part was he gets in the van the next day and everyone's like, how was your night? He was like, it was fine. They're like, any weird dreams? And I straight up told them, I'm like, they drugged you, dude. You can't trust anyone. Everyone was all mad. This dude carried bottles with caps on it ever since. No more cans. I'm like, fuck you guys. Yeah, I'm going to call you out. Doing shit like that to people is fucked up. And it happens a lot. It happens a lot. So teach your kids that. Instead of weed's fine. If you're going to do anything, just do weed. Yeah. Go hang out with those kids smoking weed who have no problem lacing your kid's shit just to have fucking laughs at a party and see them get all fucked up. Yep. I mean, for me to remember so many examples from crack, PCP, Sherm, to liquid LSD. Do you know how serious that is? To spike someone's drink with that, and not just anyone's drink, a straight edge. That means if he started feeling that shit and his spine's all weird and his fucking pupils start dilating, he has no idea what's going on. He has no idea. That's terrifying. What's Sherm? It's dipping a joint in embalming fluid. So the joint will burn very slow. It has the same effects, from what I just read, as PCP. Right? And no one told me. No one told me. I'm like hitting this joint. I'm like, this joint is weird, man. Is this like different papers to make it burn less? I swear to God. This is why you have to tell your kids, if you're going to do any drug, just do weed. Oh, really? Because your kids' friends are going to fuck with them. So I wasn't like, I'm going to smoke embalming fluid. That's not anything I ever said. Someone passed me a joint. And, you know, if you're going to do any drugs, just do weed. Oh, thanks, Mom and Dad. And I take it and I'm like, what's wrong with the paper? It like doesn't burn. What's going on? Where are you getting embalming fluid? Where do you think? I know someone that did fucking prison time for breaking into a dentist's office and stealing tanks of nitrous. Huge, massive tanks. And I went to this party. The nitrous party. And we all had those punching bag balloons. Massive tanks of nitrous. If you're going to do drugs, just do weed. You'll hang out with these losers. That's what cool parents are telling their kids to do. Because there's not just a bunch of kids that just smoke weed, geniuses. Fucking idiots. Wiki sticks, yeah, that's what they were calling it. But no one told me until I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this joint? I was like, this shit burns funny. Vitamin C, illuminating primer. Let's illuminate my skin, shall we? So, I would much rather parents be like, you know what? Don't even trust weed. Because people are pieces of shit. How about that? When you're at a party and someone's handing you something, there's a high likelihood that there could be other shit in it. That's the truth. But I want to be like that mom from fucking Mean Girls. I want to be your friend. If you're going to do anything, I'd rather you do it here. Everyone, terrible mothers as far as the eye can see. And dads, but I said mothers because, well, Mean Girls. I don't think we ever saw the dad. Lacing joints with fentanyl? Yeah, it's nothing new for them to lace joints. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Are people fighting? I'm such a nerd. Wait, someone's fighting here? I don't know. I don't know what you people are doing. So when I don't wear makeup for the day, there's two primers that I love. One is, let's see if I got it. Should be right here. For those of you who don't like to wear makeup, and you're like, but you want to be polished. You don't want to look like all turdy. I think turdy is a good word for it. There it is. The Match Prime is a cream to powder finish. It has an SPF 20 in it, blurs fine lines and imperfections, and it soaks up oil. Today, I wanted an ooey dewy glowy look, which is why I use the Vitamin C Illuminating Priming Moisturizer. So it moisturizes, which I need because I did all the retinol treatments to my face, and that fries your skin, but it helps you look young, so that's a good thing. So I just needed a little more moisturizer, but I can't put foundation on because it will highlight where it's peeling. Y'all get my drift? My little retinol beauties in here? So if I put foundation on it, then you're going to see lizard-like patches on my face. Hence, why over my skincare, I use the Amazon Berry Boost Moisturizing and Firming Mask for extra hydration. And then I put the Illuminating Priming Moisturizer on it, which gives you this ooey dewy glow, moisturizes, and also blurs fine lines and imperfections. Yay! Isn't it great? Isn't it great to blur? Now, I didn't put any mascara on my lower lashes. I just feel like it kind of gives you more of an open eye look. I could not get locals to work. My internet is shit. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know how to fix it. So I didn't bother. Sorry, locals. I wanted to be on, but I was like, I cannot do tech support while I'm live. Can't do it. On my eyes, I used a mix of Idol and Maven. I'll show you both of them. I am so into the neutrals and the browns and all that fun stuff. Love that. You know what I will do is I'll take this white right there and I will highlight the brow bone. Wasn't it fun to talk about how kids love to drug each other secretly with drugs? Every time someone's like, oh, no one's going to give their drugs away. That's bullshit. Maybe not on Halloween, but that is a lie. So I'm like, guys, they don't give their cocaine away. That's an expensive drug. If someone's offering you a line of coke, first off, I can't stand cokeheads. You're so annoying. But I recognize that in your drug-addled bliss, that when you're offering me a line, you really like me. So I can at least be like, okay, I'm separating myself from you're an annoying cokehead, but you are actually being very generous and kind. As a former druggie, I can look at that and be like, that is like an $80 line. They're being very generous and they're being very kind. So even though they're annoying me, I need to be kind and be like, thank you so much for the offer of your drugs. I don't want it. And you see a little victory like, yeah, more for me. But thank you. Because I know that's a kingly gift for a cokehead. Vitamin C again. No, they don't want you to buy the next bag. They do it to fuck with you. They do it to laugh at you. They do it to just be anarchists and chaos. That's it. They don't tell you there's drugs in the weed so that everyone can laugh at you and your reaction, or you getting fucked up and being like, what's happening? That's it. It's not to get you addicted. The kids aren't thinking that far. It's to be assholes. And that's it. Divine intervention. I was so lost until the night I was visited. I believe that people truly feel they've had it. So I don't deny it. I've had moments, and I don't deny those moments, but I don't expect anyone else to believe in it. Like, okay, here's an example. My mother-in-law is super Christian, and she's always trying to, testify to my husband. It's not working. And I had to let her know. I'm like, you need to understand, he doesn't believe what you believe. So you beating stage 4 mantle cell lymphoma and putting it into remission is because of science and chance to him. And when you drone on and on without Jesus, like his ears shut down, his eyes glaze over, and he is not listening to you. And if you want to push him away from God, continue what you're doing. Just throwing that out there. Like, that is not going to bring that man to God. through my acts. That's what the Bible says. Through me, I shall lead him. But through my own change and my own behaviors and without badgering. I don't like the badger. Christians, stop the badger. You're badgering people. They don't like it. As a former agnostic, there was nothing more annoying than Christians. But now that I'm Christians, the recognition that some atheists and agnostics behave just as shoddily. With there's no God, rah, rah, like just being complete cunts for no reason. Just no reason. Just total cunt rags. And then, that's when I deduce everyone's an asshole. Like 80% of the population is just full of dicks. Let's just leave it at that. 80%. Isn't that sad? Okay. I would say that getting in touch with the divine or your spirituality happens with wisdom. There's a reason there's all these people marching in the streets for Palestine, being violent, the BLM protests. None of them had wisdom. None of them were spiritual. And none of them have touched the divine. We can't even argue this. You don't participate in things like that if you have a sense of the greater universe. Like, you just don't. You don't behave in that way. Those are husks of human beings with no depth. They're lost. They're lost, so they cling to any cause that they can to feel something because they're so lost. But spiritual journeys are a solo thing, and you can't introduce people to it. Do you understand? You can't do it. No matter how much you tell how it's changed your life, shut your mouth and show them. That's how I feel. Show them. Shut your mouth, because no one cares about your journey to God, especially an atheist or an agnostic, unless they ask. They don't fucking care. They think it's stupid, and you're annoying them by sharing it. Full disclosure. Through your acts. Through who you are and what you're doing, right? So I'm very protective with my husband when people are like, I'm going to Jesus and annoy him and make him want to worship Satan by being the most annoying Christian. I'm going to get the fuck away from my husband. Bible says this is my job. Get the fuck away from him. See ya. Like, dude, he doesn't want to hear your fucking Christian shit. Been there, done it. Hey, come here. Come here. I hear you, crybaby. You come here. I'll let you OUT in a second. You lay down. You lay down. Right there. Lay down. Lay down. Hey, listen to me and lay down. You lay down. Good girl. She thought he was coming out of his booth. So, not a full Christian, but I have no doubt that the ones that came to me were angels. Yeah, but no one who's not Christian will believe you at all. And they'll think you're nuts. I'm not kidding. That's just full disclosure. It's the truth of the world. No one can perceive something unless they experience it, right? If I saw aliens in my backyard, you'd be like, this bitch is nuts. But then when they landed in yours, you'd be like, oh. That's why spiritual journeys have traditionally always been a solo journey. They'd send men out to the woods to find their manhood at age 13, to have a 7-day spiritual journey to find themselves, right? Not to have like, hey, the whole village is here to pester you with shit you don't believe in and be annoying. Like, that, it doesn't work, right? You just show people. You don't talk about it because they're annoyed. I mean, as a former agnostic, the fucking second someone would start talking about Jesus or God, in my head, just chanting, you're so fucking annoying. Just shut up. Just shut up. Please shut up. God, make this person shut up. Like, I don't want to hear it. I mean, it was so off-putting to me. I remember here at my house, having Christians be like, we want to say a prayer. You must pray with us. And like taking my hands. And I'm like, that's presumptuous, dude. I don't want to be part of your prayer. Get fucked. Like, I felt so offended. Like, this is my house. If you want to pray, you pray. You don't grab my hand and make me pray over my food. I was so fucking pissed. And I'm like, dude, Christians are doing it all wrong, right? I found God, my own spiritual journey, and I'm like, dude, they're like annoying assholes. And then they wonder, why am I not bringing more people to the Lord? Because you're annoying the shit out of them. You're pushy. You're like, okay, everyone hates MLMs. Why? Not because I'm selling you Avon and stuff. You guys totally want to buy Avon from me. They hate MLMs because like, want to be on my team, want to sell Avon, be on my team, want to join Avon, I don't do that. That's fucking annoying. So then people like me as their Avon lady because I'm never trying to recruit. I don't want a team. And I'm never, like, I do a soft sell. If you guys want to buy Avon from me, you will. If I just sat here this whole stream like, Avon, you guys would be like, shut up. This is annoying. I don't want to watch this. And you'd leave. Everyone already knows you're Christian. Be so amazing at what you are that then they ask, hey, what's that skin cream do? And blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, you've had a lot of shitty things happen to you. And you're like handling it with such grace and shit. What is going on in your head? There's your window. Not just start bludgeoning people over the head with your annoying bullshit. Sorry. Someone had to tell you. Someone had to tell you. Right? Someone had to tell you. No one's going to believe you. Because no one cares that angels came to see you. Humanity is selfish. They care about personal experiences. The only people who give a shit about your dreams or your divine interventions are maybe the closest people to you. No one else cares. Like, if I walk into my work, I'm like, hey, everyone, last night I had this dream. And everyone's like, oh, God, here we go. No one fucking cares, right? They don't. They just don't. Trying to help you guys. You know, there's ways to get people into shit. Like, for me, I'll be like, man, I had a rough night, fucked up dreams. And I leave it at that. And if someone inquires, then I'll say something. If they don't, I'm like, yep, they don't give a shit. You can't talk to people about things they don't give a shit about. You know? Like, if I'm hanging out in a room full of dudes and I'm like, man, you know, my prolapse, my stage 1 prolapse and my uterus and my bladder and my asshole, I am telling you, man, sometimes I pee and I think I'm done and I get up and then there's a little pedal in my underwear. I can't believe I have to do all these Kegels. And every guy's like, what the fuck? Why is she talking to me about this? So, for religious people, it's the same feeling you're giving everyone. They don't care, they don't want to know, and they want you to shut up. Just throwing it out there. So, that's how I feel. Don't care, and they want you to shut up. So, for me, like, the pronoun people, it's the same thing. I'm like, dude, I don't believe in that shit. That's cool that you do. I think that's great. But shut the fuck up. Like, you're not converting me to your gender theory. Like, I'm not, you're free to believe in it, but I don't. And that's okay. Because I'm not, like, harping on you for your they and thems. Like, you do you. But I will use 0 pronouns with you. Because I don't do that. So if you're like, well, I'm a non-binary, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm going to go out of my way to call you nothing. Because I don't believe in that. That's just me. I don't believe in it. That's all. So if everyone could just respect each other, Christians included, respect agnostics and stuff, I mean, you can live in harmony. Like, the only problem me and my husband ever have an issue is if he throws religion in my face, and I'm like, dude, that's not fucking cool. And he'll be like, sorry, right? I'm like, you can't weaponize, I tell him, you can't weaponize Jesus and bludgeon me with Jesus. You don't even believe in him. You're just being a dick. And he's like, yeah. Like, you can't do that. I don't weaponize my religion against him. I'm like, so then you can't turn it against me. And he doesn't like push his agnostic shit on me. So like, what, you know, you just don't tread on me. There you go. Don't fuck with me. Don't do it. Ain't gonna win me on your side screaming about it every second. The opposite, right? What's weird is if you read psychology, all these like woke college students and shit, it's like they're doing the exact opposite of what they're supposed to do to win people to their side. The exact, like, Psychology 101, you and everything you're doing will have the opposite effect. That is why they're saying like LGBTQ acceptance is lower than it's ever been, because Psychology 101, the way you're pushing things is going to have the adverse effect of what you want. You know? It's that easy. There's plenty of people here that never buy Avon for me. They never buy it. They'll never buy Pampered Chef for me, ever. And I'm never going to sit there chasing them. Why don't you join my team? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because I'm not a dick. Maybe if we all aspired to just not be dicks, the world would be a better place. Any previews? Nope, I got nothing yet, but it's coming. I hope your girl's real busy for Black Friday. I do. I'm so excited, guys. I just want you guys to shop with me. You know why? No one shops with me from the second week of December until the first week of February. So my main hustle is going to be right now. Okay, right now we have the Ultimate Holiday Travel Hack. The Beauty Weekender 4-piece set with select $15 purchase. You can get a $142 value Weekender bag with an Isinoxanew face cream, eye cream, and Rice Water Bright foaming cleanser. I love that shit. That looks like a nice bag for only $29. So we got that. Yeah, don't be dicks, man. Don't be dicks. I look very shiny. Good. It helps detract from me looking very old. Just don't be dicks. I just wish, more people had taught their kids that. You know what I mean? So, like, I was raised in the 90s. And if you called something gay, gay meant lame. It did not mean homosexual. It didn't. Like, dude, I love my new Yeti coffee. I'm like, oh, dude, your Yeti coffee thing is gay. They're like, oh, no, it's cool, man. How does that make sense? Your Yeti coffee thing is homosexual? No, it's cool? No, dude, because we took that word just as gay used to mean happy, right? Or used to be someone's name, and it meant lame. So then, like, when people try to correct me on it, I'm like, no, dude, you don't get to tell me what it means. I'm from a generation where that word does not mean what you think it does. It means that's dumb. And I know this because all my gay friends from the 90s say it too. Like, dude. Like, and all these kids, you can't say that, man. I straight up said this. Full disclosure. A child in my life, I say child, early 20s, tried to teach me that I couldn't say gay. No, it's totally, it's going to offend gay people. Blah, blah, blah. And I looked at her, I'm like, how many women have you made out with? None. Why? I'm like, because you're talking to someone who's partook. And you're telling me, some straight cis, in your little gender world, you're trying to teach me that the word I'm saying would offend people that were like me. Like, have a seat, dude. Sit down. FYI, I'm not gay. I was just very confused. I got overly sexualized at a very young age. I got touched, messed me up, went to therapy. Turns out I was so afraid of men that I thought, like, in my teens, if I just, dated a woman, that I'd be safe. But, women don't do it for me. I'm not turned on by them, but I wasn't sitting there like, I'm homophobic and I hate you. No, I mean, I like kissed her and stuff, held her hand, all that fun stuff, maybe other stuff, but it just wasn't for me. And that's okay. but I'm not a homophobe. Because if I was, that wouldn't have happened. Like, have a fucking seat. That's always my favorite thing. I'm like, how many women have you slept with? 0? You know, I really don't need to be taught by you. Okay? Like, can we just not? That'd be great. Like, I'm trying to take you seriously, but I just can't. Dude. I can't, considering my experience versus yours. Like, so, most accepting. Oh, dude, the 90s was the shit. I would say that the world started to collapse around 2004. On Timcast, they talk about this, and I totally agree. Culture, new music, new fads, it's all recycled garbage. They have nothing that's theirs. I was the grunge generation. Huge baggy jeans, spiked collar, you know, my cool band t-shirts. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Everyone's offended these days. They're not really offended. They like to control you. Everyone is participating in narcissistic abuse. They enjoy abusing you, and they do it by hanging titles over your head like bigotry, homophobic, transphobic, all this shit that you're not, and they use it to bully you into compliance into what they want you to do. It is toxic. I have a million books over here on narcissists and how they play their games. So to see it in mass formation psychosis, to see so many people participate in this narcissistic abuse of others, I'm like, wow, dude, social media has rotted people's brains right out of their heads to behave this way. Yeah, it's a position of power. It's not to teach you. It's not to be kind. It's to be better than you. It's to virtue signal and to show their status. It's like when rich people wave their money around. That money means nothing. Well, so does these people's false virtue. It is meaningless. It is stupid. Yeah. Generation X, the last of the normal people. You know, technically I'm a millennial, and I think it goes from like 78 to like 96, something crazy. Born in 82, I have nothing in common with anyone born in 92. Nothing. No commonalities. I knew a life without internet and without cell phones. They don't. I think the millennial generation, that it is wrong to put both of them into one because of the technology advancements that happened in that time. Someone born in 82 has nothing in common with someone born in 96. It makes no sense at all. None. Zero. Now, I feel very disconnected because my grandmother raised me. My parents worked. So when I think of like mothering and stuff growing up, it was always my grandma. She was born in the 20s. I have a lot of old school like thought processes that I do not identify with my own friends. Very conservative, very Italian Catholic beliefs that most people are like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, a bitch that survived the Great Depression raised me. A bitch who worked in the factories as Rosie the Riveter, as her husband was off fighting Nazis, is who raised me. So I'm different. I didn't have a credit card until I was like, 22 years old, because my grandma was just like, why would you spend money you don't have? She's like, we never did that. If you didn't have the money, you don't get it. So that's always been my mindset, not my husband's. And we clashed on that. Because he's like, oh, rack it up on the card. I'm like, no, dude, we don't have that money. You don't spend money you don't have. So that's when we first met. Now we're both on board. I'm like, my way of thinking is so much smarter. Yeah. So, yeah, my grandmother lived with us and was my full-time caregiver for years. You know, people who have nannies raise their kids. Well, my parents both worked full-time, sometimes midnight, so the nanny was grandma and she raised me. So I have a lot of like old fashioned mindset. My grandma would sit there and like I'd have cousins and stuff like, I'm not doing this. I'm not cleaning the house. I'm not doing any of that. And I'm going to get married and he's going to give me a big ring and blah, blah, blah. And they'd leave. My grandma's like, what exactly do they have to offer a man? Complaining? Being insufferable? And I'm not doing shit, but I'm a queen. Give me things. She's like, what is that? They're going to be miserable for the rest of their lives. The one thing she told me before I met my husband is I really was trying to find the right guy. She was very happy, even though she didn't believe in divorce. She was very happy that my first marriage ended and that I chose to do it because it was such a farce. It was such a lie. And she was just like, I support you doing that, which made me feel better. But she was like, I just don't understand it because I just couldn't find a good guy that wanted to settle, have kids, because at this time I didn't know I couldn't have children. And I probably could have at that time. And she just didn't understand. Like, she's like, in my day, there would be men lined up around the block for a woman like you that cooks and cleans, who's gorgeous. The kids will be gorgeous. Like, are you kidding me? She's like, you're so beautiful and you cook and you clean and you decorate. Like, she's like, it's just mind-blowing to me. It was mind-blowing to her that there's just not a line of suitors. Like, I can't wait to breed with the likes of you. She's like, that's, where I came from. She's like, you wouldn't have lasted 2 seconds. Even on a second marriage, she's like, and the fact that, you didn't get defiled by kids and they don't have to take on any kids and you're still young, you're in your 20s, this is madness. And then she's like, men aren't even men anymore because people teach their girls to not even be women. I'm like, Grandma is based. Grandma is based. She's so based. So based. It's so funny because, like, families are imploding and stuff over all these new weird, wild beliefs. And I'm like, it's funny. They would all hated Grandma. She would have had something to say. She wouldn't even, no, my grandma loved all my gay friends. She was wonderful to them. Wonderful to them. Even though she didn't agree with it. And she wouldn't watch Modern Family because of the gay couple raising the kid. And she's like, a child needs a mother and a father. I'm not watching that. I'm like, Grandma, it's hilarious. She's like, I don't care. But then my gay best friend would come over and she's like, oh, come on in. Let me make you a meal, all this stuff. And that's why when people are like, oh, Christians hate gays, I'm like, dude, you haven't even read the Bible. You don't even know what they say. Like, you're just stupid. You're just stupid. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. I'm going to go. I have to pee. Shop with me. Click my link below. I would love it. Thank you to everyone who sent stars. Nessa, Debbie, Catherine, and Rosemary. Who did I miss? Did I miss Debbie? Debbie, are you still here? Did I miss your stars earlier? I am such a dick. If I did. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. My husband is streaming on twitch.tv/DuckSauce. He has the most beautiful voice you will ever hear. So if you haven't heard my husband speak, it is glorious. It is so beautiful that I sometimes have trouble like listening to other dudes like talking to me. I'm not kidding. I'll be like, what? If you click my link tree, it'll take you directly to his stream. So on my pinned comment, my link tree, I have his Twitch in there and he is live right now. So you guys can all watch him. It's not just manly. I call him Saruman, right? Because Saruman's power was in his voice when the wizard spoke. And he could sway anyone to do anything. Anytime we have a problem, like customer service, anything, or there's like something wrong going on, like at a store, I let my husband speak. And not because I'm like some little lady. I don't have the powers he has. The powers of his voice. Everyone stops. Everyone listens. I'm telling you, you've never seen anything like it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, I'll be like, excuse me, can I get some help? And everyone ignores me. And then he comes up and he's like, hello. And everyone's like, we're having a problem with Bubba. Oh, yes, sir. We're right on. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. I think it just registers on levels that like shake your soul, that no one can ignore them. And they're like, I guess I got to listen to this guy. Oh my God. Okay. I will see you guys in his stream. Thank you so much for coming. And remember, don't annoy people with your beliefs. I don't care if it's the worship of your identity, the worship of a deity, the lack of a deity, the lack of an identity. Nobody really cares about your shit except for you and your closest people. Stop pretending the world needs to stop and bend its knee to your religion, to your pronouns. Like, they really don't care. And the quicker we figure out that other people outside of our circle don't give a shit about us, the better we will be as a society, the better you will feel inside, because who you are inside won't be dictated by people who don't fucking care about you. Stop giving them the power. And on that note, I'll see you guys on Monday.